in the cabbage.
Welcome to In the Cabbage. This is crazy.
This is pretty bananas right now that we're actually doing this.
I'm Tommy Swain, Andrew Witt. Please subscribe, please listen, please download, like. And just a reminder, keep swinging. Heyo, welcome back to In the Cabbage. It's your boy Tommy Swain. To my right or my left, or your left, Andrew Witt.
Yo, yo.
On the top of the hour here, we're going to tell you guys, we see you. 1,500 accounts viewed on our Instagram post.
That's nice. Good shout out.
0 likes, comments, subscribes on the episode.
On the last one?
On the last episode. We got to have you guys like, we got to have you guys comment, subscribe. It doesn't take much for us to be happy to keep doing this.
That's true.
So, you know, if the 8 people really enjoy it out there.
We're fun. We're having a good time with it already.
You're having a good time. We're having a good time. But like, comment, subscribe, please, and thank you.
Yeah. What is the benchmark to actually like be somewhat relevant? 5,000 to where maybe you're getting like a sponsor look?
Yeah, I wouldn't see why not. We have 5, it's more about the activity, how active your community is.
Right.
So we can have 20,000 people follow us one day.
Okay.
And we get more than half active. Like we get like 10,000 likes on every post we do.
That's pretty solid.
That's going to mean more to the people than...
I see. Well, it starts with you guys.
So be active out there. We'll give the money back. We're like a trickle down economy here.
I'm down.
Like we're helping
releases and stuff.
Yeah, we'll release stuff. We'll bring you guys golfing. Like I don't care.
It sounds like a bribe here.
It is a bribe.
Yeah.
Can we bribe viewers?
I don't know. We're certainly thinking about it.
That's what we're doing.
It's not a bribe.
Not a bribe.
I watched The Other Guys last night because Katie started on Netflix the other day.
That's a banger.
Dude, I rewatched it again and was actually like had the subtitles on. Mm-hmm. I think I'm a subtitles guy. I don't want to be. Yeah,
it's hard for me to get into it, but I'm starting to have subtitles and everything.
I picked up on so many more lines in that movie. That movie is so well written. I already liked it already. It's kind of like my sleeper movie. If someone's like an underrated movie, I'm going The Other Guys because I love it.
Yeah, it's your movie.
It's just a good, solid comedy, but the clever writing in that is just... I didn't even realize it was that clever. You know, I thought it was just kind of silly, goofy, throwing some jabs at one another, but it's well written too. So it's weird that I feel like I'm a subtitles guy and I don't want to be because I end up just reading everything and I don't see any of the expression of the people or the actors, right? I kind of feel like I miss some of the fight scenes.
I also can't hear shit unless I want to blast it.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm like, at least I can figure out what's going on. The worst is my in-laws will watch. I caught them one day. I was like living at their house for a bit, and I caught them one day. They were just like watching. Every day I would come in the morning, and they'd watch TV with like no sound, just subtitles. Or sometimes not even subtitles. The TV would just be on, and they'd all be watching. Just just hanging out, vibing.
They're watching a moving picture?
Like they've seen the movie so many times, it's like they kind of know what's going on.
Wow, they got a lot of free time on their hands.
They got something going on.
But also, what is going on? That's the wildest thing I've ever heard.
Like, you know, like the movie will be on. Sometimes we're all just hanging out as a family.
Or they all like
TV.
Okay, that's fine. That's acceptable.
But like sometimes we'll all get locked in. Like we're watching the movie. Oh my! Or that she'll be watching the movie, and one day I was just sitting on the breakfast table, and I'm just sitting there after 15 minutes of watching this movie with like no subtitles, no volume, just on. I'm like, can we turn the volume up?
That's crazy, bro.
And I'm like, how are we watching movies?
Maybe a sports game.
I always put sports on now.
Throw a sports game on.
Throw a sports game on.
No audio needed. It is nice.
Just throw a game on.
That's crazy.
And then you can lock into the game if you guys all want to, but it was so funny.
That's an extremist subtitle person right there. Your in-laws.
I'm started to read subtitle. It makes me feel good about my brain too. Been trying to watch I'm watching people make soju right now. It's like a documentary on soju.
You're crazy, dude. Where that came out of left field.
And it's
Is
like
it
all
interesting?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to keep up with the reading of it. From
Okay.
what I've read, it's pretty cool.
Okay.
Like it's the most sold liquor in the world.
Makes sense. It's a very like easy drinking, kind of sweet.
I forget. No, obviously, I'm not reading it super well. I think it's Korean. No.
I thought it was Japanese.
Soju? No.
It's not?
It's Korean. Because
Vietnamese?
It's around Korean barbecue.
Sake is Japanese.
Yeah.
I don't know what soju is. That's tough.
I think it's Korean barbecue.
I gotta be better.
So they drink it with everything. These Korean people just fucking drink.
That makes sense.
Their drinking culture around food is always like huge. Like the way they go out they'll bring soju and they'll have like a group of 18, 19, 20-year-olds and they eat and they all hang out, but they play like crazy drinking games with soju. Like they
That
all
sounds
just
fun.
sit like at the restaurant.
Yeah.
And they'll all just like play games with the soju. Like silly drinking games. And they all shoot it. And then the people around it love it because it's like a dinner and a show.
Sure.
So other tables are like really into this like main table. It's like a dinner and a show for them.
Yeah.
So restaurant people will come over and like spray soju in their mouths.
Oh, that's fun.
Like other people
that
from
sounds
other
just like a big old party, though.
Dude, sounds great. The other tables will like older generations will like tip them or buy
Okay.
them drinks or pay like give them their leftovers and they have to do a drinking game with it. A game of their choice.
We should adapt something like this here.
So
Should we coin that?
I mean, it is unreal.
That's pretty fun.
So they have like a bunch of games. They have like,
I'm sure it's not obviously not at every restaurant, but like it's
I mean, yeah, you're right. It's not every restaurant. There's certain restaurants you go to for that type of environment.
Right. Okay. My dad said he did something like that over in Thailand.
It might be Thailand.
It's a lot of like I don't know, like bar-ish like type places, but like, they've got some food there. It's like a market at the same time, but also like a restaurant.
This was like a full-blown restaurant, and it's like that's how they kind of go out. Besides, like other than nightlife, is they'll go to dinner with each other.
That's cool.
But
I
they
like
play
that.
dope games.
So then dinner's not an hour and a half.
Dinner's way longer.
Does it
like
feel weird
4.
sometimes when you're like, I'm gonna go hang out and you just get dinner? It's like an
Really?
hour and a half.
I don't mind it.
You don't mind it?
Yeah.
It just feels like it's not being cut short. It's just like, oh, that was such a short amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I would rather, you know what, I'm realizing the older I get.
The more check-ins, quick ones are better.
Yeah.
More your speed.
I mean, I love hanging out with people longer when it's like available and convenient, but how often is it available and convenient?
Yeah, hardly ever. I mean,
Like it's just available, not even convenient. Like just available is like tough.
sure. No, I
With
mean, you're not
family
wrong.
And friends and like I'm picking up 1,000 hobbies again. This is my hobby year.
Yeah.
I'm going crazy with hobbies right now.
What are you picking up?
Or started a Counter-Strike team again.
Oh my God, what? Who? Who's playing?
Me, Mikey,
Okay.
Mateo.
Mateo's pretty good, right?
Crazy.
Really? He's kind of cracked?
Best player I've ever played with.
Really?
That crazy.
No way, bro.
Dude,
Okay.
honestly, crazy. Like he was.
What about Scotty? Is he in?
I could hit up Scotty.
He says he still plays. I talked to him the other day.
We need bench. We need bench players. So he'll definitely sub in for somebody.
Don't you want that guy on the starting roster?
I would love to, but we already got filled out.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Scotty's playing on the bench.
He'd probably be playing, but
You probably sit down.
I don't want to. I'm not starting this up for me to sit.
I'm just playing, dog.
I mean, I dragged the last one into fruition. I got benched.
If anyone doesn't know how difficult Counter-Strike is, it is unreal how hard it is.
It's not that bad.
Well, you got to know the spray. It's one of those games where you actually need to play a lot of.
Yes.
So you need the reps. And you can't just like hop in there like, oh, I played a shooter before. No. No, you get your fucking cheeks clapped.
Yeah,
It's
you
not-
will.
You wouldn't even kill anyone probably.
It's so much cheating and stuff today. It's so hard to tell what's up. But yeah, you need to put the man hours in.
Yeah. Every gun has a different spray pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Every like grenade throw is like, very clinical. The maps have these like hold points. I mean, I've only watched you play, but it just looks so difficult. You need to learn all the movement and the market as well. You need to know when to buy and like throw and like it's crazy. There's strategy. It's like almost like playing chess, honestly, in a video game form.
We were just talking about Counter-Strike because my cousin's fully in it now.
Mikey?
Yeah, college Tommy in it.
Damn. He kind of goes through those phases, huh?
Yeah. Mikey's, so I love it. But unfortunately, I sold my skins, all my skins. Like
Ouch.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, it's just no one's playing it, just sitting on like $500. I'm like, okay, let's make some money on this, you know?
Yeah. And you're like, I don't know if I'm ever going to come back to it.
It doubled since then.
No, it doubled all your skins?
All my skins would have been like a K.
That's crazy.
And some of them are like extremely rare now.
How?
Like
Once they're out there, aren't they out there?
Yeah, but like people don't unbox them as much anymore. Or they slow it down, or they're harder to get, or the boxes are really expensive. Like
so you would have been a guy on like, oh shit, this guy means business.
I mean, like my Galil would have been is pretty up there. Most pros are using the Galil skin I have. My knife is pretty up there. My knife would have been like $1,000 by itself.
It's crazy, dude. That's what I'm also saying is that this game's like a freaking actual market.
Which is built on illegal gambling.
It's built on illegal gambling?
Yeah, dude. I just watched a documentary on it.
What?
It's great. So we're getting real nerdy, and we'll get a little nerdy, we'll get into sports, and then we'll move on here.
It's kind of fun talking about this stuff. I mean, something different.
It's so
this is what you're picking up the hobbies, you know?
Picking up the hobbies. So there's a guy who does, like, his name's CoffeeZilla, does like really intense interviews or documentaries.
Okay.
And he picked up Valve and sports gambling or esports gambling or casinos. Because essentially it's a casino system. Counter-Strike invited like space engineer level mathematics to come in and create the market system in Counter-Strike.
Interesting.
The loot system, the boxes, what drops, the percentages of how it drops, the phases, the colorways, not the colorways, but like how skins will vary. He made a mini economy with just Counter-Strike skins. And it's all gambling. It's like hitting a roulette. You hit like $2, you know, it's like a jackpot machine. You hit a gold skin, they can be anywhere from $70 the worst to like $15K pretty easily right now, $20K pretty easily.
$20K for a skin?
For a skin.
And that's on a single weapon, right?
One weapon on the knife that can go across all your weapons.
Oh, I see.
Knife.
I see.
So you get to use it on every single round. But what happened when I started getting into Counter-Strike heavily was there was casinos outside the market you can gamble with. You play blackjack with your skins. You could play, like I did it multiple times.
Dude, that's crazy. Wait, okay, keep
so
going.
You could play blackjack. You could play roulette. You can play like, these are actual casino games.
And you're putting your skins on it?
You're putting your skins on it.
So when you do your skins though, is it the dollar amount or is it it's like a pink slip? Like if you lose that bet, your skin's gone.
You lose that bet, the skin's gone.
Holy shit. Okay,
so
that's
a lot
crazy.
of people have like, dollar skins, $2 skins. They'll stack up those, put them in a pot, whatever. Or you can like, I think you could turn the skin and sell it to them. They'll give you credits back for whatever to gamble with actually, or not money because it has to be skins. So you have to use skins. I've played them and I've won. Like I hit like one good jackpot and I won all my money back. And someone was able to get like a better knife from it, and I got a crazy amount of skins from the drop. The issue was that kids could do it, so a lot of minors, like there's multiple reports of kids like 15 years old, like full on addicted to gambling from CS:GO. And so he does a whole like background check on these people, reviews all the like Valve's involved, who does it, the casinos, the skins, like does all the research. It basically just told me that like the reason why Counter-Strike's so successful is because of like the gambling, which they've cracked down on it a lot, but it still happens.
That's crazy.
And so like the whole
So someone puts on like a separate server outside of the game, and that's how it happens. Huh.
Yeah, they run a website and they can get around all the loopholes because technically it's not gambling because you're not using money. You're using skins in the video game.
Right.
But that skin has value.
That's really cool. It's an actual dollar amount.
It's an actual dollar amount. So
that's really interesting.
Valve won't do anything about it because it makes them crazy amounts of money.
Sure.
They make bananas amounts of money for
We're like, well, it's not under our watch. It's some independent
they're
person.
trying like, we don't really know how to stop it, blah, blah, blah. And these casinos make money. I don't know if they'll ever do anything to stop it. They might after the bad press they just got about it. I hope not because I think Counter-Strike lives because of it.
It's a pretty dated game.
They just came out with a new one.
I know. I've never seen it, but
like year, it looks the same. It's just better graphics,
slightly, right?
It's not like, oh my god, these graphics are unbelievable.
It's kind of like a game that you would think was from the 2000s. Honestly,
yeah. And then other games have been created, like Valorant, to kill this game.
Yeah,
they didn't kill it.
It just keeps going.
Call of Duty is taking a big old shit. It's a major this week. It starts tomorrow.
Love that. Nice.
And Call of Duty's tanking. Valorant's not doing as well. League of Legends is kind of struggling. Counter-Strike, still balling.
Yeah, it's crazy.
For their majors, they get up. For like their good tournaments, they get up. And they, so.
Sorry, did you say a Call of Duty major is this weekend, though?
This weekend starts tomorrow.
Okay.
Loser bracket run starts tomorrow.
Is it kind of lost a little hype, you think, or nah?
I just watched the last match. It was Optic played versus Ultra.
Uh-huh.
I got a little more into it.
Yeah.
Brought me a little bit more of the hype back.
I think it's only the majors that I like watching. It's like tennis for me.
100%. The Australian Open was kind of a bummer. I don't know if you watched the end of that.
Yeah, it kind of was. But,
Djokovic went out, lost the first set. I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
and
but then he came out
Sinner
later.
Shits on, I can never say that guy's name
Zverev.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even close. Sinner's really good.
Sinner's crazy. That outfit was terrible. It looked like this water bottle.
Oh, yeah, bro.
It was a bad outfit.
Tennis players, I feel like they just like, you know what? Give me the craziest color scheme you got. Make me look like a fucking yellow expo marker.
I mean, he has wives. He's got agents. He's got girls. He's got he's got people to tell him.
Right.
Like, bro.
You're a highlighter out there.
You look crazy. That outfit isn't gonna do you justice.
Well, whatever. If he's winning majors, who gives a damn?
Who
But
gives a shit?
I think Djokovic actually came out and released like a MRI report that he actually had like a pretty substantial tear in his hamstring.
No, I mean I believe it. It's just a bummer. Like don't even come.
Yeah. Well, I think he sustained it in the match before.
Right. Don't you just go like, okay, I can't move my leg.
Yeah. But I mean, that's if he won the first set, I think he would have kept playing.
Yeah, you're right.
Right?
It's just a bummer.
I think that's what his whole mentality. It totally is a bummer. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. I like Djokovic, or I can never say his name. Yeah, Djokovic.
Yeah. He's good, dude.
Sinner.
People like always hate on him, but I like I
didn't see Fritz up there. I don't know what happened to Fritz. Shelton was up there. Paul was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah. Ben Shelton was up there. Did he make it to the semis?
Yeah. He had to play center.
Yeah, that's right. You're just GG's.
Dog walked.
It's crazy how he has how tennis works, where it's just like I don't even understand how some of these guys win points, and I know it's like strategic. It's like it's all about creating like angles and openings, but you would think like because Ben Shelton can hit a serve like 140 miles an hour,
right,
that he would just blow people out of the water. But that's like not the case at all.
And it's just like, yeah, you're good on your serve, but at some point, like I'm just gonna pick it up.
Yeah, or you just have a little bit of a lull. Mm-hmm. I don't think Djokovic has. I mean, his fastest serves are probably in like the low 120s, which is obviously still fast, but we're talking a pretty elite difference of speed. And he always serves like at 110, 112.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's interesting.
It is really interesting, right?
It's a great sport. I'm really excited for the next tournament. Australian Open's always the hard one for me to watch.
I couldn't get into it actually. I just jumped in the semis.
I just don't like that it's during the day. Is it weird that I don't like day matches at for like hard court?
Oh, you want to watch them at night?
I want to watch night tennis on a hard court.
Yeah.
Something about that I like.
But you like the daylight for the grass?
For the grass and the clay.
Yeah. I do too.
Something about tennis at night is like nostalgic.
It is. Well, it's just the U.S. Open, bro.
That, and then like us, I feel like we always played at night or dusk.
That's true.
Like most kids play at night because no one's on the court at that time.
The light's on.
Yeah, it's kind of the vibe.
Yeah.
It's like one of the few sports you can actually genuinely play at night.
It kind of is probably more comfortable to play at night anyways. I mean, not probably. It is more comfortable.
Yeah.
Just you don't have the sun just pounding you.
Blaring.
Yeah. What other hobbies you're getting into right now?
We used to have might be the best golf year I'll ever have in my life. Barstool.
Oh, so you're saying like just golf as of just a hobby.
Yeah. We're doing Ryder Cup, Barstool. I'm both golf leagues this year. We have our 4-ball tournament we're doing.
Yeah. I kind of forgot about that. Okay. I
And
love
then, that. I'm going to be going to my men's club's away tournament in Laughlin, Nevada, in Bullhead.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Maybe. We'll see. I'm playing in Oregon.
This is a lot of good golf here lined up.
A lot of good. It's going to be a great golf year. It's a single digit year. Coming for it.
I'm tracking the other way. I hope you hit it, though.
You're getting out of it?
I think so. Yeah. Only one of us can be a single digit at a time, and I'm taking a step back so you can take a step forward.
That's fine. I'll do that. I would love to be at 8.
Oh, man.
I need that whip back that's got the dog in him.
I think you're going to get him, too.
I do, too.
You lock in a little bit more when I play.
But, it's hard when you do during tournaments.
I do.
It's so much harder when you play tournament golf with your buddies. It kind of ruins normal golf, to be honest. When we play with those men's clubs, and I get to play on a weekend round.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
There's some cash on the line. Like I'm playing with my buddy in a tournament, or I'm playing against him, but not really.
It's like legit. It feels like I don't know, something about teeing off in the morning and then knowing you're going to go play in a tournament.
Yeah, like you have a chance to win some money.
Yeah.
Like you play well, you get rewarded for that. Like
obviously I don't want to be like whacking the golf ball all over the place. It happens a lot, but like, yeah, it's just so much easier to lock in. I just think like I'm not thinking maybe shots through at times, but whatever. I love the thought for getting you to single digit. I think that's what we wanted. We talked about that. That was your goal.
After June.
Yeah, like end of the season.
I would love to be like an 11 going into Barstool.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
I might drop down to a 10, though, prior to that.
Well, if I'm at like a 9, that'd be kind of nice.
Yeah. You're tracking towards 9 right now.
100%.
The last couple rounds of just I've beaten you straight up, I think.
Did you got me last round too?
I got you a mile square.
Yeah, beat me twice in a row. That's tough.
Feels good for me.
That's really good for you.
Feels really nice.
I need you complacent. That's why.
Yeah, so you can get the free chubby cattle. Dude, we are going to feast.
Oh, yeah.
Are we going to do like a foodie tour Saturday night? Question mark.
A foodie tour?
Yeah.
We're talking about Vegas here and Barstool.
Yeah.
Damn, fucking crazy knot in my quad. Just
really?
Going ham. What do you mean a foodie tour?
Like, do we go like a couple cool bars that we actually want to go see?
That'd be fun.
Like when you go with the women, you're like, all right, so we can start here and we got to do all of this shit, right? They're like, oh my God, we have to go do that. Or like,
you're like, yeah, guys just like walking places and then doing the thing and then getting out.
Like they don't want to walk the whole strip. Like I wouldn't mind if I'm walking the strip if we're doing something. Now, if we're not going to do anything,
I'm not walking the strip.
I'm doing cigar bar Saturday night.
Yeah. I'm down to do a little food tour. Do you have a couple places you want to try?
I have some stuff, but I think it's mainly downtown.
Do you have an itch for a certain kind of food more than another actually at the moment? Because for a while there, we were kind of just all into Italian food.
I don't know, man. Italian food probably.
Yeah.
But I like homemade Italian. I don't like going for me, Italian food needs to be at a restaurant. The only quality Italian food we get in California is like high-end Italian.
Yeah,
There's
you
not
don't
like a lot of mid-tier Italian out here.
I literally never eat Italian out.
So when I crave Italian, so I gotta make it. So I'm making carbonara, caramelized onion pasta, roasted garlic pasta. I made homemade fettuccine a couple times already.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
I like that.
How about you?
I'm kind of all over the place, man. I cook whatever, but I like cooking Asian food the most for sure.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's like the most dynamic in flavor, I feel like.
You've always loved cooking with Asian food. Once you got like going cooking with that,
It's just all about having the right sauces and then kind of knowing what balances what and using sugar. Using a lot of sugar, actually.
Yeah.
You told me that one time, like, really? Sugar? And you're like, yeah, a lot of sugar, buddy.
yeah,
Hoisin sauce, light brown sugar.
sugar. Great.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I cook more with sugar now than I have before, and just like
Teriyaki sauce. The ability to add heat and just depth. It's like, it's sweet, it's salty, it's spicy. It's also a little tang. You're
Yeah,
like,
like
oh,
the
this
sugar
is
also, like,
just
we're
off,
putting
off the charts.
right. The sugar you're putting in isn't like, I don't know. I feel like if you make anything from home,
It's not like corn syrup you're dumping in there.
right, it's like sugar.
Yeah, you're maybe doing some agave.
Right. I do honey.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
It's not. I feel like when I eat sugary at a restaurant, there's a couple. I mean, it's terrible, but there's a couple pizza places on the strip we can go try.
I'd love that. I would love that. I would just go, we'd share a pie. Right? I can't just crush like five,
Grab
six.
a slice. Just grab a slice.
Grab a slice.
Grab
That'd be
a
cool.
slice. Go try somewhere else. We want to go eat Best Friends. Is what you're requesting.
Best Friends is unreal though, dude.
It's so good.
It's bomb.
It's my favorite restaurant on the strip as of right now. There's a couple new ones out there I'm eyeing up, but I'm missing crazy nice food. I haven't eaten out, gone to like restaurants, mass night. It's like kind of our love language is like blowing on nice dinners places. We haven't done that forever. So I'm kind of missing high-end food. There's actually a really cool restaurant I have on my radar right now. Dark Room in Santa Ana.
Is that the one you showed me the other
Yeah.
day? That's the guy that came from Trust Kitchen, right?
He got done with Trust. He wanted to throw a couple more dinner parties in Orange County. He went to their restaurant and hosted in their tasting menu. He kind of helped set it up for them. One of the guys is Outpost in Costa Mesa, right by your old place. The head chef from there
Interesting. Okay.
went with this other backup chef, sous chef, for him at Trust Kitchen, and they both kind of co-own this restaurant, and it looks crazy.
It does look really good.
It reminds me of what Trust used to be. So I think if we even just went there and did that,
Yeah.
you would be like, "Oh, this is fucking great." We can just put like
That'd be really
$400 on dinner.
It'd be really bomb.
We'll get
Yeah.
like a bottle of wine. Fuck it.
It's not like a tasting though, like Trust. Oh, that's right. That's right.
They
It's
do
like
have a tasting, but that's like
insane.
1,600 or
Jesus
something.
Christ! What the hell?
So it's like, bro, I can't blow that type of cash.
No, not at all.
But it is crazy.
That's
It
fun.
looks like if we ever like want to save up as a couple, I'm down. Or when we both go to Napa in December this year,
There you go. I love that.
because we're supposed to go do that together. So maybe Napa in December, we can go do Ad Hoc, which is a tasting menu
that'd be really cool.
from Thomas Keller. And
Gotta
it's
get there quick, huh? Because Thomas Keller's got to be getting up there.
I mean, he isn't. It's one of his restaurants. He doesn't work there.
I see.
He works at any restaurant there, it's a French Laundry,
That's true.
which is.
You might as well just give away everything you have in your possession to go eat
I think
there.
we couldn't get a reservation if we tried. I wouldn't know how to do it.
Yeah, you got to know someone that knows someone.
Like feels that way. Maybe not anymore, but it was at one point.
Yeah.
There's a but if we all go to Napa, I don't know. I want to pay for an omakase if we can't get this restaurant thing figured out.
I was going to ask you about that, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. We just go whatever. What's the Italian restaurant? Bello?
Bello, but they haven't came out with their tasting.
It's over
yet.
in Newport.
Bello looks good. I wouldn't. I'm Oh, it looks like some of the better Italian food I've seen. They have won a Michelin star.
What if we just go to that place that you want, like
Dark room,
and
just ball out?
I mean, how much are we talking? Is it going to be like 600 for the four of us?
That'd be like the tops.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty. Like,
yeah, I would love to spend 500.
Totally.
If it's 550, 600 after tip, that's probably more than that with $500, $400 bill. But yeah,
it's crazy how nice restaurants are. You just wanted to get a tasting, so I hear you. I mean, we can work it out too. If your cap's 500, then we can essentially just throw 100 at it.
I mean, we have
get you there. We can do the whole. You guys pay the majority, and we'll just tip if it's that much or whatever.
Yeah, if it gets to that point, but I'm sure we'll have fun with it. I don't think Mass and I do when we ball out. We get like two cocktails at dinner, entrees, and like 3 apps. We go like 240 back in the day. Her and I.
Oof, that's crazy.
We'd get like multiple apps, 2 drinks at dinner.
Yeah, but you guys also don't do that often. You don't do that often, but you don't have other things that you do together that blow a lot of cash.
No. The things we do together are like, we hang out with family a lot together, but like going on walks, we'll go to coffee
You guys aren't
shops.
really doing like, trips.
No.
Little getaways, staycations.
No.
So like that's your thing.
We love it. And we'll travel for it. We'll like plan a whole trip around it.
Yeah, that's fun.
Like Ireland, now we had all the restaurants in Scotland picked out we were going to.
Yeah, fire. I just went over to, I just think steakhouses in general, just going to come out and say this right out of the gates, are overrated.
We don't have any good ones out here.
Have you been to Ruth's Chris?
It's not good.
Really? Because the one I went to was unreal.
I mean, it's better than like most stuff we have that's chain out. I like it better than like Mastro's.
Same.
Yeah.
Better than Mastro's. I don't know about Houston's. I had it such a long time ago. I'm also not going to any.
It's not better than Houston's.
It's not, right? It was the best steakhouse that I've been to.
Because Houston's isn't a steakhouse.
Oh.
I mean, they tried to be, but they have like sushi. They got like salads and sandwiches.
Interesting. Okay.
They don't do steak as well, I think, as Ruth's Chris does.
Yeah, it's crazy. They have like an 1800 degree broiler that they cook their steaks in.
Peter Luger does the same shit. It's like their vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. They throw a bunch of salt over it. Mm-hmm. Which one did you get? Ribeye?
I got a T-bone.
Okay. I can see you being a T-bone guy.
Well, here's the thing. I got to be feeling a ribeye. I wasn't quite feeling a ribeye.
I no longer order ribeyes if I'm at a like casual steak place.
I'm never ordering red meat at a casual steak place.
So fatty.
Yeah.
Like I want to go to a place where they have like good ribeye.
It's got to be like, I mean, it's tough to say it, but the prime cut of meat actually makes a difference because that's when the fat will actually melt. And you get choice, and then you have that big like fat cap running through the ribeye, and it's like unedible, and it's just like a weird texture throughout. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So I like New York. It's kind of like my favorite. I like a New York.
New York's good. Mm-hmm.
It's just like a really trusty one. But Katie got the sea bass fire, garlic crusted panko sea bass under like spinach, and she likes filet. So I kind of like cut her off that piece. I had the T-bone.
You got some fish.
And then I got some fish.
Right.
Yeah. That's great. That's great for me right there.
Yeah, that's awesome for Poppy.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't want to just huff down like 22 ounces of steak because we're going to the Ducks game right afterwards.
Oh, yeah. You had a great... How was the Ducks game?
That was a blast, dude.
Good score.
Good fun. Yeah, they scored twice like on our side as well.
Great.
So it was just super hype. I don't know. I was having like a little stomach issue, so I wasn't able to like
lock in.
Yeah, not like lock in, but it wasn't from Ruth's Chris. It was just prior. Like I wasn't feeling great coming to the dinner anyways for whatever reason. But yeah, it was regardless of that. We didn't have enough time to pregame either.
Gotcha.
Which is a little bit of a bummer. And then also my stomach was like not feeling great. It's like it's really tough to just like rip 10 shots in 10 minutes. Like, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
I wanted to be like 10 shots in, and then I wouldn't be able to feel my stomach.
Right.
Didn't get there, though. Just didn't have enough time.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, but it's okay. What's that?
Didn't have a couple like martinis at Ruth's?
No, because my stomach was not feeling great. I was like, terrible. I need food first, and then I can like drink. I'm not going to be drinking and then drinking all game. Right. I feel like that was at the time was just not going to work out well. But anyways, enough about like all that kind of stuff. It was a good solid dinner. I think Ruth's Chris is actually pretty rock solid, or is like a good option for a steakhouse. Yeah, I mean, if you're talking locally, for sure. I know Vegas has a couple good ones that I've been hearing about. I want to go try. Yeah. New York steak culture. I just haven't gone to a really cool one yet. I haven't either. I guess I just don't get it. I went to Peter Luger's before it fell off completely. That's cool. And then are they even open anymore? Yeah, they're open. Yeah, they'll never go out of business, but it's just they're not. I went to the OG location. I loved it. Thought it was great. There's just some other steak places in New York that are supposed to be crazy. Like really good vibes. Butcher in-house. They dry age their beef. Right. I want to go try that stuff. We're going to do Japanese barbecue, though. I think we made a decision. What is it called? Chubby Cattle. Chubby Cattle. Yeah. Yeah, you dropped that a little bit earlier, but Japanese barbecue. It hits, bro. I'm excited for us to try it. Some Wagyu? I've only had Wagyu, I've only had A5 one time. Okay. Pretty gas. I mean, as you would expect. Yeah, I think you get the 75 one. Because there's like scallops and stuff in there. I'm not going to eat the scallops. That's true. I like a little scallop action. So the scallop is a choice there for you. Yeah, I love that. This place looks really good. I'm really hyped on it. Traditionally, it's barbecue and it's like Texas or whatever kind of style. Right. So we're just going a little Asian. I think we're looking barbecue for quality and quantity. And this place has like 4.9 stars and like 800 reviews. Yeah, I'm up on it. And that's why I like my star. I like my star ratio to my review ratio. It's a good one. That's a really strong one. Is there anything better? I mean, probably not very many. No. I mean, I'm hyped on it. I'm just hyped on this whole golf trip. Are we going to try to do some film? I think we should. Because I found a YouTube series that tells you how to play it. It's a little outdated, but at least they'll tell you the best spots on the course to be, maybe like for the future shots that we can like kind of watch, and then just watch last year's rounds. Because the Shriners was recorded, I just need to find it, but they're not playing this year at it, of course. They like got it out of rotation. I see. But Shriners was there last year. I feel like I would prefer a flyover or a YouTube video. They have the YouTube videos. I'm gonna watch. We should watch the rounds too, because we'll listen to the announcers. Maybe just like watching like 2-speed or the highlights. Yeah, that's true. Let's watch the highlights. It's just tough. It's like so much research, but I want to play well. I want to like do that, and I want to put notes in my phone, just like don't miss left on hole one, just so I have an idea. Like, because I don't want to pick aiming points. I don't need to do any of that. I just want to know, like, should be on the right side of the fairway. Don't be short of the green. Sure. And I can pick my aiming points on that. And if there's like a crazy slope mid-green or whatever, or like this putt breaks more to the right bunker than you think, whatever like that. Like it was like, little tips. Just so I know where to aim, where I'm looking, what I'm trying to do. I feel like I think we're going to be very successful. We're going to play Las Vegas Country Club. I think we're going to record a little pod for the boys, maybe while we're out there. Yeah. I think we should do. That'd be fun. I think we should do some content. We're going to do a cigar bar. Cigar bar for sure. We should do like play a hole with us on the practice round or something like that. For sure. I'm down. So we just got to get better at that. It's just tough locking into that kind of stuff. That practice round, we're just going to have to pretend like we're playing. Like it's going to be a good benchmark. I just want, like I said, like we said earlier, I don't know how many of these trips we got left in our whole life together. For sure. I hope many more. I pray to God that we're overthinking how many we'll get, and it's going to be tons more where it's just you and I out there. I'm thinking this is my last. The way I'm thinking, it's like, I'm done after this. I'm saying this is our one and only Barstool tournament because it's not cheap.
No, it's not cheap.
And I think we kind of got the best of both worlds. We got Vegas, and we got a course that we normally can't play. It wouldn't play.
Private.
Right.
Can't play.
Cannot play it.
Let's remember.
Okay, yeah. Talk to me when I'm 6 feet under.
Yeah, brother, you are almost out of it. I'm thinking it. I guess the good thing about appreciating these moments when you get older is because these moments, like, they don't come around as like freeing as they were as kids. Like I remember us like having that one summer where we just played golf and we just played video games and like went to Galaxy games.
Just day
nothing.
after day after day.
And we just thought like that's what summer is.
Right.
And not realizing we were probably like in the best summer
Ever.
we could have ever had.
Yeah. We knew we were having a good time. The fact that we just didn't know if it was going to get any better than that. It's kind of silly.
I mean, the summer we had was just like
Crushing TV shows, playing video games,
Galaxy
playing golf.
games.
Yeah,
going
Galaxy
golf
games.
at like a great track.
For like $40.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah.
I feel like we played for like $20 at times.
Eating little Caesars with zero consequences.
Zero consequences.
In Arizona, it's just out the wazoo. It's good times.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm definitely
Our
treating
own
it.
place to ourselves.
Yeah, the garage is comfy cozy over there too. It's a good little setup we had.
That wasn't the garage here. We were fully in,
That's true. We were in Loma.
we were in Loma because it was before Jason and
We still played a fair bit though when we went over to Marito. Yeah,
Really? I don't remember playing a lot of Merida.
it wasn't like 2 times a week like we were before.
I feel like we were doing it like
No, it wasn't that much, dude. Trust.
I felt like we were playing.
You were working too.
That's right. Not much.
No, not much.
I was like 2 days a week, 3 days a week. I get so pissed when they scheduled me 4 or 5.
Like, what the hell
I'm
is
like,
this?
bro, this is way too many.
You're like, I need to dial these hours back.
Yeah,
okay?
that's way too many shifts. They were cool. Trader Joe's treated me well out there.
Yeah, dude. You were working more over at Merida for sure, but like we still went out quite a bit. I felt like it was like at least once a week.
Yeah.
You know,
Cool.
once every
Because you
2
also
weeks.
worked at the golf course at that point.
Yeah, I had a gig too.
Yeah.
I had to get a little summer job. Like, it's not, you got to find your way to
Those carts were terrible. If
was-
you want me home at any
Bro.
hour before 9, you got.
Do you remember what they did, American Golf?
Yeah.
They released, my life was an absolute living hell. This
It
was
was.
just the worst, bro.
I mean, it was pretty bad.
They dropped the $40 a month deal where you can become a member to American Golf and you can get 2 large buckets a day and you like carts are like free, right? And then you get a beer. And when you go out like in twilight as well. So they're trying to like just pump out as many golfers as they could
Right.
in the summer months. And I was just drowning in carts. We had to go somewhere, right? And I called you. I'm like, buddy, I've got like 90 carts out right now, and it's 9:00. Sun just went down. I'm gonna be here all night.
Yeah.
All
You
night.
really called me very panicked. There was like 3 or 4 times you called me and you're like, if we want to hang out and do anything tonight, yeah, like I need help.
That was just an ultimate homie up move, dude.
It was fun.
That's really
though.
for the boys. It's not bad if you're doing it for an hour and you're hanging out, you're walking, getting some steps in, you're driving golf carts, you're kind of whipping them around. It is fun.
It's
but
not
like,
bad. I mean, I used to do it for my job, so like we would whip those things around.
That's
you
so
and I.
true. But yeah, and then you get the perfect park, slam the little plug in there.
Yeah, I mean, you ran through that, and you did a good job, and they liked you. The owners liked you.
Yeah, that's true.
We did that. I mean, so I guess like with these types of golf trips, I'm hoping it's not the last. I can't say for certain it's not. You know what? It's not going to be our last time ever doing this
I'm
in our
treating
lives.
it like our last, though.
But I'm gonna treat it like it's our last.
Yeah, I agree.
And who knows when the next? It could be a lot more often when we're 40 and out of the woods, but it's not going to be every year. That's for damn sure. I hope we keep doing the Barstool thing if it's more convenient, but it is a lot of money, which is hopefully a year making crazy.
But
bread,
also
though.
true. And also, if it's worth it, or if we have a lot of fun with it too.
Yeah, a little destination. Let's talk a little sports.
I'm down.
Okay.
You
Eagles.
want to go first? Hit me with
Chiefs.
your topic. Yeah. Okay.
I I'm not understanding the hate on the Chiefs anymore.
Why? It drives me nuts. I don't like the Chiefs.
I know. And I get it. But like, both teams get bad calls.
Yeah.
They're a good team. They're good every year. The refs aren't winning them games
They're not.
Day after day, game after game. Sorry, guys. You don't become a three-peat by accident.
Yeah.
Now, saying that, I would love to see the Birds win. It's a win-win for me either way. I'm appreciating greatness. Patrick Mahomes, I was doing some research. And
God damn it! Don't you suck his dick right now?
If Patrick Mahomes wins, if Patrick Mahomes wins this one, first quarterback to ever three-peat.
Yeah.
Any team ever to three-peat. He's 29, and he'll have 4 rings. Guess how many rings he needs to win still to catch up to Tommy Brady?
He'll have 4, so he'll need to win 3 more.
He'll need to win 3 more Super Bowls to catch up to Tom Brady. They were also talking about stats, and I love this stat. I'm not sure on, but it's like a minute and a half left in the game, and you have the ball.
Oh, I like this stat.
They track how like successful like a quarterback is, like scoring the winning point. It's like the butt crunching time,
right?
And
butt crunching time.
Tom Brady's at like 40, and like the average is 40%. Tom Brady's at 48%. Drew Brees is at 50. He mentions another quarterback, and they're at like 40 or like 39, 40. And they go, and guess how much Patrick Mahomes is? He is in the playoffs, mind you. This is in the
playoffs. Can I take a guess?
Yeah.
62%.
He's 100%.
100%?
He has never missed. He is 4 for 4 when the ball in his hands to win a game in the playoff.
Oh, I see.
100%.
Got you.
So if
he does it. It seems like he does it every single time.
And he does. It seems that way because he does.
I guess time. I just hate him sometimes. It's not like I appreciate his greatness. He is really good. It's just the fact that everyone just constantly talks about how great he is, and it's mainly the commentators, and then he flops on top of it, and he's like whiny, you know. And I get it. You got to play the game. That's part of the game. I don't know. I have a hard time with it. Me personally. He's just so good. He also just terrorizes the Chargers.
Yeah, it just really does us dirty.
So, I don't know. He's just like, he's in our division. So it's just like, damn, dude, this is a problem.
It's going to be issues until he's 40. I hope they get rid of him.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
They're 29. They're not going to get rid of him. Yeah, so.
Chargers just need to move divisions.
I'm with you, dude. I think he is exceptional. But, yeah, I'm not a fanboy over him. It's really hard. I watch and appreciate.
I'm not a fan of him either, but I'm just like, wow, this guy is
really good.
Just crazy. The amount of hate he gets.
So I wouldn't be upset if the Chiefs get a 3-peat because that'd be cool. It'd be really cool to do that. But if I'm really pulling for like a thing in the Super Bowl, it's Saquon.
Saquon would be dope.
It's Saquon.
Saquon's story, unreal.
Because I don't want the Eagles to win, but if the Eagles win, hell yeah, great. Saquon Barkley, GOAT.
Yeah, he's unreal. Unreal.
He's insane, dude.
Carried the Giants. Year put them on the. He was the only player doing anything.
Yeah, I know.
It didn't look that way because they're like, oh, he's a running back. How good
is he? They were the reason why they could put 6 points on the board that year, like when he was there, or even actually, for the matter of fact, just even have a chance of winning. Actually, like he could produce so many points.
And just like hearing stat after stat of
that's the fun one, right?
Right.
When he's off the field, they score like 11 points per game, but when he's on the field, the team scores 19 points per game.
Yeah, he's crazy. I love the story of when the Giants GM,
of course,
dropped the fucking bag. Brother,
we talked about this like a few weeks ago.
Actually,
a couple months ago.
Yeah, I've ever seen.
You don't even have to pay running backs that much. It's like $12 million a year.
Bro, you don't think you could cut Daniel Jones's contract by $50 million?
I mean, it came back and bit him right in the ass. Cut him on like week 13 or whatever.
Daniel Jones, like, that will be like one of the worst signs ever in the history of the NFL.
Yeah.
You pay Daniel Jones, a guy who has never proved it.
He's just semi good enough, but not really.
He's never proved it.
20th, 25th best quarterback in the league, maybe.
For that type of bread, you got to pay someone because they proved it.
Yeah.
You are a top 10 quarterback. You constantly win with whether we have weapons on or off the field.
Well, he wasn't getting like a bag.
He got a bag.
He got $30 million a year, which is crazy, but quarterbacks can get up to 50 or 60. Mm-hmm. I think he's like a 15 mil guy. If the Giants wanted to sign him, I'm saying hypothetically, I think he did get 30 mil a year. That was like 4 years, 120 or something like that.
I believe you.
I could be botching it, but that sounds right-ish to me. But
what are your thoughts on it?
On the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
that's kind of my main pool.
4 years, 160 million, 82 million guaranteed.
Oh man. That hits harder.
It's a bag. Threw him an absolute.
I don't know why that extra 40 on top of what I just said just matters a lot, but paying someone 40 a year is a lot of cash.
83 million guaranteed.
Yeah, it's wild.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
You won't ever see the field.
So that's why I'm pulling for the Eagles.
Yeah, I would love to see.
Just the Saquon story. I don't like Nick Sirianni.
Don't like Nick Sirianni.
Philly fans are just like.
I like Jalen Hurts. I don't like AJ Brown.
Jalen Hurts, I like. Yeah.
I hate the fans. The fans are the worst.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I love Andy Reid. So like. I'm so split. I don't know. I just want a good game, and it was a really good game. Were we at your in-laws for the Super Bowl that year? And we smoked did we do something on the smoker? Did we do ribs or pulled pork? That's what it was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fire.
We're doing the same thing this year.
Are you guys?
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if we'll smoke anything this time. We might just grab pizza.
Okay.
But
we got invited over to the in-laws, but we haven't really talked about it that much. So
we'll be at our in-laws.
Okay. I'm saying we got invited to our in-laws though too.
I was just letting you know.
Gotcha.
It won't be if you wanted to come. It's not like
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I feel like I had one other thing. Oh yeah, head coaches in the NFL. Do you like any of the new hires? Have you kept up with any of that stuff? Pete Carroll, the Raiders.
That's the only one I really care about.
Yeah, that's pretty. It wasn't shocking, honestly, because he was outwardly saying that he wanted to be head coaching a team still. And the Seahawks are just like, we're going to part ways with you. And I don't think he is like a bad coach. I think he can
he creates a culture.
For
if you're lacking
sure.
Culture, he'll create a culture.
And that's exactly what the Raiders need, honestly.
Yeah.
A little bit more energy.
Around, they're going to need some culture.
A little bit more energy, too. I mean, their quarterback room cannot be in a worse position. My goodness.
They'll figure it out.
If they don't, I'm not going to be too upset about it. They're in our division as well.
Yeah. And then Mortal Enemy.
Yeah. And I'm kind of hyped for Aaron Glenn. I believe that's his name. The defensive coordinator for the Lions got the head coaching gig at the Jets. He used to play corner or linebacker over there for like 8 years or something like that.
Okay.
I saw him. Really hyped on him. I think it's going to be interesting. I don't really
Cowboys signed somebody too. I don't know who they signed.
Dude, they signed somebody's like son, I thought it was.
Damn.
You got your phone?
Yeah.
Look it up real quick. And then the other one is the Bears signed the offensive coordinator for the Lions. I'm blanking on his name right now, but he went in the same division after he claimed that he outwardly didn't want to go anywhere else and he wanted to stay as the offensive coordinator because he put up like 30 points per game, dude. He was insane.
He was balling.
So the Lions are not going to be the same team next year at all.
Brian, I couldn't even say it.
Lebowski?
No.
Brian, oh yeah, Schottenheimer. Did he used to be a head coach?
I don't know. Jerry Jones is old as fuck. He needs to stop. He needs to figure out. He needs help. That man is terrible.
Yeah. I don't know. I did not like Schottenheimer's interview. I just saw it last night, so I was curious.
No, it's an awful sign. Deion Sanders could have been an option.
My question is, yeah, 100% Dion should have been in the conversation. I don't think they were pursuing him.
He should have been in the conversation.
I heard that Jerry Jones didn't even look his direction. That's like
Stupid.
not really.
Absolutely stupid.
Why not go to primetime? He played for the Dallas Cowboys.
You gotta go prime time.
I mean, come on.
You gotta throw prime time a bag.
You got to throw primetime for the biggest, most famous football team in America.
And if he fails it, he fails it. But you signed prime time.
Yeah. That brings so much buzz.
So much buzz. Such a fumble.
Well, good for us because I couldn't stand watching that. My God.
Yeah.
Would really get under my skin. I
Yeah.
got Mahomes and then I got like Dion with Jerry Jones. I'm like, I cannot get football coverage of anyone else. And I'm just done.
Yeah. It'd be that's all you get.
That and then maybe Taylor Swift sprinkled in a little bit too.
Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of T Swifter in the Super Bowl.
So I'm very curious about the head coaches. I think a couple really good hires and then one botched hire, and that was the Cowboys for sure.
I thought everyone did a good job with the hiring from what you've told me. And from what I've read, it didn't seem like a bad hiring state.
Yeah, I think the head coach for the Bears is going to be the most interesting because
the Patriots.
Oh,
what's his name?
Who'd they sign?
There's a Titans ex-head coach.
Oh, Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, he's playing for. He used to play on the Patriots.
Yeah, he was tackle.
Yeah,
yeah, dude, great hire.
Great hire.
Great hire. I don't understand why teams are not going for John Gruden.
There was like an email scam, so they still think it's a little faux pas. I think one more year. Give John Gruden one more year at Barstool, and he'll come back if he wants it. I don't think he really wants it right now, to be honest. I think he says he does, and if the opportunity came, he'd be like, "Oh my God, yeah!" But like, dude's killing it.
I mean, he's hanging out with dudes, just shooting the shit.
He's still doing football.
Yeah,
talks about football. He made a Barstool team.
Yeah,
he's like walks up to guys like, "Show me your 3-point stance."
Yeah,
and they drop down a 3-point stance.
I love all of that content.
It's so great.
And when you get him in the film room, right? Remember how good those like TV sessions were?
Quarterback.
Oh my God.
Spider Y2 banana.
Right.
And then I saw an offensive line on Bustin' with the Boys. His fingers legitimately like this.
Just sideways.
Like that.
Like just an L.
Yeah. And it's like I forget his name, but he's like known for it. Yeah, man, that's like all I really had for sports. TGL had the best match, I think, yesterday. I didn't watch it.
I didn't know it was on yesterday.
Yeah, it was the best one they've had so far.
I saw highlights on it. It looked cool. I got one controversial thing that I wanted to ask you about.
Okay.
What the hell is going on with Jimmy Butler, and what do you think about it? Because Jimmy Butler has basically been acting like a child, if you will, not practicing.
Uh-huh.
And the Heat are kind of like, what's the dude's name?
Pat
Riley. Yes, thank you. It was kind of not really like reciprocating any of it. He was kind of just like, do whatever you want. We're not playing you kind of a thing.
That's the Heat way. Pat Riley and Spoelstra aren't going to give him any sort of room to be a diva. He's very diva.
He is.
He's like, he's chock full of diva. And he's not like diva level.
Not anymore.
I don't think he ever was. And there was a couple years he played really well, but he wasn't top 5.
Yeah, and then his knee would always be hurting.
And it's always for playoffs. He's never won anything.
Yeah. He had a good run a few years ago.
I like Butler. I would love him on the Lakers, but like the diva energy. And also like they don't win. They haven't brought anyone that could win. They've also said things to him, I guess, privately where they challenge his like character, like he's not trying hard or something like that. So there's like some inside rumors about like issues from their side, not just his side. I mean, I'm tired. Like basketball is just boring right now, man.
Oh my God, it's such a snore.
I mean, I didn't want to listen to the rumors about like less and less people watching basketball. I watched more basketball than I did last year, which was less than the year before, and I watched the beginning of the season. I watched a little bit of what's going on, and then I have fallen off completely. Like I have a hard time watching. The Lakers have nobody I care about, nobody interesting right now. AD's playing great. LeBron, I'm tired of, to be honest, I'm just tired of hearing about him. I think he's a great player. He's a great piece. He can't be our whole team. He's 50 years old. You know what I mean? Like we have Austin Reeves. I love Austin Reeves. I think he's amazing. I want to be a Laker forever. He can't be your number one option outside of Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
He's an amazing 2-1, and he can step into that one role in the fourth quarter, no problem. He's a great 2 guy or /1, but like for the Lakers, you can't be number one option.
I hear you. You still have a passion for basketball because we are talking about Jimmy Butler, and then you're like, all right, my Lakers though. Let me talk about this.
I just think Jimmy B. I don't know, maybe a Laker. They're not going to trade him. They're just going to keep him out of spite.
You think so?
Yeah. The Heat don't give a shit.
I'm also curious too. I see both sides. I think they're both acting childish. Butler, I can understand why he's like throwing a fit because, like you mentioned it before, they didn't put a team around him. Ever really. They didn't really make an effort. I wonder how long he's been there. I don't know.
Not good enough effort.
8 to 10 years has he been there?
Maybe 5.
Where was he before?
Spurs?
I don't know. I couldn't even tell you, honestly. Because they got him when he was like 28.
Chicago?
Oh, he was on Chicago, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got him when he was like probably like late 20s.
Yeah.
And now he's like 35. Mm-hmm. It sounds about right. I'm spitballing here, but they haven't done anything. It's been him and Bam. That's it. I mean, and Bam's not like the greatest ever either. So
Tyler Hero. Again, 2-1 guy.
Yeah.
So he's not even as good as Austin Reeves. I think Austin Reeves is better than Tyler Hero.
I would agree. So I get why he's throwing a fit, and then also I'm like, dude, you're a professional. You're getting paid $50 million. I don't know.
Like I want to trade. Like okay, it didn't happen. Like you just gotta play.
Just shut up and play. I don't get it.
Like I need to go somewhere. It's like, bro, that's what the problem is with the Lakers and other teams like the Heat. He's like, okay, we let go of you. We're getting like nothing back in return because they know you want a deal. So we're not getting like our value from you anymore.
That's
if we
fair.
were shopping you out like a normal shop and you just played ball and you're like, trade me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're not doing it. We're not showing you we're doing it. Then go public. Like, I'm looking to get out, and I've been asking for trades.
Yeah.
Don't
sulk and whine and then not show up to practice.
Right, because then every time we're going to be like, you want Jimmy Butler? Like, sure. We'll give you fucking 2 second-round picks and 2 shooters.
I mean, I'd take that.
Be like, whatever. You know?
But something low ball.
Yeah, like not Jimmy Butler level you're hoping to get back.
I just don't think you're going to get Jimmy Butler level basketball of 3 years ago.
Ever.
So it's not going to happen. So I'm just like, I
can't
wouldn't
shoot. Can't really shoot.
So the Heat are essentially just not paying him right now. Right? Like he's getting hits on his like salary. So you're like, great.
Fined.
Yeah, great. Don't show up. We'll pay you less. We're not getting great deals. So nobody's really winning at the moment. And if you want to keep playing, you got to like actually play basketball in the NBA, or people are going to pass you up.
Why would they? I wouldn't want Jimmy. I want DeAndre Fox is on the board right now, but he doesn't want to be a Laker. He's already said, I want to be a Laker.
Tough.
It's like, bro, the Lakers need to sell to Magic. It's time. The Bus family, thank you for what you have done for this organization. You are indebted to us. Let go of the reins. It's time.
For real.
It's time.
Yeah. I have no idea. And you're talking ownership. I have no idea about ownership, actually.
Jeannie Buss, Pat. It's not even Pat Riley. Jeannie Buss is the only owner I really know, besides the part owner of the Mavs. Magic.
You're saying just sell that portion to Magic, and Magic can just run the show?
No, Jeannie owns the team. The Buss family straight up owns it.
Right.
Just sell it, all of it.
To who, though? Magic Johnson?
Their organization. So Magic owns the Dodgers with a bunch of guys. They own the LAFC with a bunch of guys.
I see.
There's an organization that kind of runs behind them, but Magic is like the head of it.
Yeah.
Sell like 51-49 and get some help because like the GM Rob Pelinka needs to go. We can't get anyone. We can't get anyone to the Lakers.
Dude, it's so true. We've been talking about this on the pod for like the last 2 years.
Fox doesn't want to be a Laker. You play at the fucking Kings.
Kings are good.
No, they're not. They suck. They're the Kings. You had one good season at the Kings, and now you're like, I want to go to the Spurs. It's like, bro, we are the Lakers. Get your ass
down to LA
and shut up.
Yeah, play some basketball.
We're paying you unbelievable money. We'll throw you in the hills. We'll give you like celebrities. Anything you want, you can have. And we can't do it. Like, I don't understand. Truly don't get it. And it's like Pelinka can't bring people in. Boston has no problem bringing people in. Like, Spurs are getting talent. Mavs get talent. Like, we can't get a fucking bone.
I actually didn't really think about it this hard. You're making some really good points.
We have AD, one of the best four guards in the league still.
Yeah.
He has to play five because the Lakers won't bring on a five that's decent. Even though when we won the championship, we had 2 fives that were like C pluses that could run, defend, and block. And that was perfect, the perfect scenario. Then Dwight Howard's agent fucks him. They get rid of JaVale McGee for God knows why. Because the guy just wins on teams. He goes on teams and they win.
Yeah.
It's surprising that if you have an unselfish five who's willing to block, rebound, and can oop and can run, good locker room guy, why he wins.
Right. And arguably one of the best defenders at times.
Right.
Liability on offense, but
who gives a shit?
Who cares? You only need 3 guys to score the basketball.
Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
Never scored.
Yeah, I know.
And he just rebounded and shut you down. And that's all he did. And AD's been screaming, sign a center. He's done interviews. I've been asking for a center. I do not want to play the 5. He's too soft for the 5.
He's not physical enough for the 5.
And like, get out and shoot your jump shot. Your shot's been on.
Your mid-range.
And we have LeBron James. And we have Austin Reeves. And we have...
Christie's even starting for us right now.
Yeah, Max. Like, we have the team. Why can't we get a piece?
We need a good, solid player. We need a good shooter.
Like a 28 to 29-year-old player.
Semi-stick.
Top 15 in the league.
Stick.
Yeah.
Who's that guy at the moment?
Fox would be unreal. Fox would be perfect.
Yeah, he would be. Because we need someone super explosive and quick. But Shea, I wouldn't mind Shea Gilgeous.
Shea would be great. We're never going to get Shea.
Never going to get it.
Luka would be great. Never going to get Luka.
Who's a 5 that you want that's in the league? I have no idea.
They just get the 5. That's exactly the point. It's not like it's that hard to grab a 5. Pay him a bag. Get him there.
Damn.
Trade what you need to.
Let's shit on this organization a little bit more.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Because it's like tough to watch. Basketball's boring and my team always sucks. We always float like right. We do the play-in and now we're in the playoffs. And it's just like I'm tired of playing against teams that just don't want to be. They don't want to be Lakers.
I mean, we did a great thing and we signed JJ Redick, but
he still seems good.
My God, you're right. Get a fucking guy over here. Get anyone.
I get it. It's like no one wants to leave these big organizations like these money hungry Texas markets are great. Florida markets are great. But boys, figure it out. But like also keep your picks. Be creative. The Dodgers are killing it. They're signing people for like 40 years.
And those are the owners of Magic.
Yeah. They're like breaking the game.
Step
over
aside.
Here.
I didn't even think of it like this. This is great.
They sell the team. It's time. You don't have the willpower. You don't got the money. You don't have the understanding. You have no pulse at all when it comes to basketball and what we need.
You're just a little bump on a log.
Truly, like they're not innovative at all.
Yeah.
They changed basketball because they went to a big man setup. We won the championship. The next year, they got rid of every piece that would have kept us in it.
And now we're kind of going like semi-small ball, lots of shots, which is fine if we want to go that route. But
we have AD.
But grab it. Yeah, but also grab a center and grab a good shooter. I mean, like, grab a lights out, good stick.
Trade for some people on Brooklyn, and guess what? Not that great. Like, they're not, like, every person we bring on that's supposed to be like this shooter, we miss every time. Then they leave us and they get shoot again.
Where's D'Lo?
D'Lo went to...
I forgot.
D'Lo went to Brooklyn, back to Brooklyn. And he's playing better than he ever has, of course, because he gets out of the ball and do whatever he wants. So, of course, he's going to play better. That's, like, not on the Lakers for that. He just wasn't a good fit.
Yeah, who did we get in return, though?
Caught like a tall 4-5 shooter, but he's not a 4-5. He's like a 3-2. He can't play 5. He can play 4. And then a shooter. The two kind of shooters that are tall and lanky and kind of play D.
That does nothing. Does nothing for us.
Not an elite shooter.
That doesn't bring anyone a value, honestly.
They both can shoot.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Everyone can shoot in the NBA now. Everyone can shoot 37%.
I need a shooter.
That can also...
Peyton Pritchard. Yeah. White boy from Boston.
For the Celtics.
Comes in, shooter.
Yeah, we need some more size.
I know, but we need anything. Get Kobe up out of that grave. throw some Nikes on his feet and get his ass back out there, brother. We need help.
Would you?
The Lakers need help.
Would you be hyped on Zach LaVine?
Yeah. Right now I would be.
Yeah. I mean, anyone. Yeah, I hear you.
We haven't gotten like a 28-year-old superstar in forever.
Yeah, you would think you'd be able to rip guys away.
One time from like 22.
From like the Indiana Pacers.
Can't rip them.
Halliburton would be fired.
Halliburton would be great. They're the Pacers.
How are we not yanking Halliburton from Indiana?
Yeah, like Indiana. Come on. Halliburton.
Unless he's got family like 20, 30 miles out of the city. I don't
buy Halliburton at home.
Move the whole family out to LA.
They're going to want to be in LA. Trust me. I don't know. Move the practice stadium to Orange County. Build like a replica Staples in Orange County.
Yeah, kind of like the Chargers did.
Yeah, because like if you don't want to go to LA and live in LA, I get that. But then, okay, let's make it easier for these players. And like, okay, we're all going to live in Orange County. The private facility is in Orange County. We play games in LA.
Mm-hmm.
And we come home back to Orange County.
For sure.
Anywho, you got anything for the people, buddy?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe, because we're in the Cabbage. We're not going anywhere. I don't think.
Keep
swinging.